Oh, we're on. Hey, everybody. I'm Shane. I'm here with Brennen and Leigh. Is it Leigh or Leigh?
Leigh.
I know it's Leigh, but I always because the way
it's Leigh.
I know, but it sounds so much better if it's Leigh.
If you say no, it doesn't.
It doesn't. My middle name's Leigh, but it's Lee, so it's boring.
Yeah, just think Vivian Leigh.
Yeah.
Or
That's true.
That's how
I knew it was Leigh, but I don't know why I always want to say Leigh. Because I'm not smart.
Question.
I'm not very smart. Maybe. Anyways, I usually start these off by talking about the artist and the history with us. And you've been playing here since 2010, I think you said?
I think my first time was 2003.
Oh, wow. This is that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was here. Yeah, I was here. So I've been here a long time. So 2003, and you've been here in different forms and variations. You did the album with Jesse, and y'all did a thing here a while back. So, and you're with Noel, right? Okay. So, have you played here with him? Did he play with you?
Yeah, I played here with Noel, with Sonny Sweeney.
Okay, yeah, Sonny, y'all did the
with
Tuesdays.
Jesse
Yeah, so you've done a lot of things with us. Well, cool. Well, I'm going to get in these little questions I got for you. Ready for this?
I'm ready. So
What was your first record you purchased with your own money?
With my own money.
Yes.
Okay, I think it was Elvis's Golden Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of not cool ones, but...
I mean, that's... Oh, you know what? This is... Okay, you said record. I was thinking...
No, it could be anything.
Compact
CD, tape.
disc.
It could be anything.
The first tape, first piece of recorded music I bought with my own money was a cassette tape of Herman's Hermits.
Okay.
And then when CDs came out, I bought the Elvis album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So what was the first show?
My first live show.
Yeah.
That I can think of. It was Dwight Yoakam at the Red River Valley Fair in Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay. That's nice. Did you want to go to that? Or
yeah.
Okay.
My brother and I, we heard that the radio station was giving away free tickets if you brought a canned good. So we brought cans of pears that our folks had in the cupboard, and we got a ticket to see Dwight Yoakam.
Nice.
It was a great show, and it convinced me that I wanted to be a country singer.
Oh, was that the time that...
It was a great show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of my questions that I could skip forward to this one is, was there a defining moment in your life that you decided you wanted to do this for a living? Was it part of it, or was it kind of just always around?
It was always around, and I never did make a conscious decision. I started playing, professionally when I was about 14.
Okay.
So it wasn't like I went out into the world and then decided, I think this is what I want to do. It was just always there. And, and having a job and being able to go out and play, make a little money, kind of ruins you at a young age for like any kind of straight work.
Future working at the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Which was very fun. Very fun job.
I've been there. That's a neat place. So do you have a guilty pleasure song? Like something you don't want...
I don't have a guilty pleasure song because I think there's, I'm not ashamed of anything that I like.
I mean, I guess it, once you, like now, I'm not ashamed of anything either, but it's like, I guess something you wouldn't expect.
I mean,
someone to expect you to listen to, because, people want to put everybody in their little box.
I will say that, like, being growing up in the, like, coming of age in the 90s, you can't not love some of the 90s country that came out. Like, I never bought a Brooks and Dunn record, but I hear, Neon Moon, and it's like I'm a marionette. Like, I can't.
I feel like there's kind of a resurgence of 90s country, because everybody thought, I grew up in the 90s, and I hear stuff from Garth Brooks. I'm kind of like, I don't turn it off the radio.
You're kind of lying if you don't like it a little bit.
That was my class song, was The Dance.
Yeah, so I think if you're 30 or 40, you remember that stuff.
So there you go. That's our guilty pleasure is 90s country, I guess.
And not ashamed of that at
I'm
all.
not ashamed of anything. I like Umbop by Hanson.
You like Hanson?
I like that song. I think it's a pretty perfect pop song.
Good little pop song.
It
I
is.
agree with you.
I mean, how can you hate it? So Sharon Osbourne calls you. Says, Brennen, we're going to do the country Americana Ozfest. And being that her husband is the Prince of Darkness and he can resurrect the dead. Living or dead, who's in your band? Who are you taking out with you?
Who's in my band?
Besides who you had tonight,
I
Brad
love this
and,
question. Okay.
Brad and Lisa. We can't take them. They're busy with.
It depends on the band. Because
Okay.
if it's like a bluegrass band, there's going to be certain people, and if it's like a country band, there's certain people.
It's your show.
Okay,
You can do both if you want.
I would want Maybelle Carter on
Okay,
lead guitar.
that's pretty strong.
I would just stand there and sing and have her play lead guitar.
Nice. I think you've thought about this.
Oh yeah, I would love to have. I'd love to have Tommy Duncan as a singer.
Okay, we can. You can. You could be
I'm
your
just-
backup.
I'm just directing the band. I'm not even. In
Oh, you're
it.
not going to be in it? Well, I mean, you could sing backup, or you can sing lead, and they can sing backup. Or y'all can
It doesn't even matter. I would just be
Okay.
excited to be there. I would like to have Don Helms on the steel guitar.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to have Doug Kershaw on the fiddle,
Okay.
or maybe like Johnny Gimbel.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to have the Anita Kerr singers as backup singers.
This is a big band.
Yeah, it's going to
It's
be
like
a
you
big
and Lyle
band.
Lovett's going out.
I'd like to have.
Do we have a drummer yet?
We don't have a drummer yet. We should probably
So-
Lisa Pankratz.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said you couldn't have Lisa, but you
Oh,
can if
okay.
you want.
I can't
Well,
pick
because
the
then you got to
band.
take Brad.
Well, I love them both.
I know.
Yeah, Brad Fordham.
But you could take him if you want. It's your band.
I mean,
You do
they
anything
would
you want.
jive with all those people that I just mentioned.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So if I was going to have pedal steel, I'd like to have Lloyd Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we forgetting anything?
not unless you want a horn section.
I don't want a horn section.
There you go. I think we got it all.
I want. I really like this question. Can we just stay
You can
on
keep
it for a
going if you
minute?
want. Yeah, we're good.
I really like the question a lot. It's kind of overwhelming though. It's so overwhelming.
So we'll go into your bluegrass band.
Okay. Well, I have to say probably
It's probably
Bill Monroe would be my favorite
Okay.
mandolin player. I like J.D. Crowe.
okay.
I love Del McCurry. I would probably put Del McCurry on rhythm guitar.
Okay. Del McCurry playing rhythm guitar for
Oh
you.
yeah.
Nice. All
I
right.
think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is really. I'm getting kind of nervous.
I don't
be on
even.
the
I don't even
spot.
know what we got left yet. I don't even know who we need. Who
We need banjo, mandolin, fiddle, and upright bass.
You got mandolin. Who'd you say mandolin?
I said Bill Monroe.
Bill Monroe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, upright bass.
Yeah. I mean, again, Brad Fordham.
Okay, Brad can play upright bass.
My friend Ashley Caudill plays bass for me a lot in Nashville.
Well, she can be in one and Brad can be in the other.
We could just have double bass.
You can. It's your band. You do what you want.
Melissa Carper plays great bass.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you want 3 bass players.
I want 3.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna name the whole
Yeah.
all of Nashville and Austin.
Yeah. There's great pickers in both places.
I hope you make some money when you go on tour. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to support a 17-piece bluegrass / country band.
It's amazing though. Think about it. I think we should do this.
Well, I mean, they used to do that. Like, you see those pictures of the whole Grand Ole Opry back
Oh,
in
yeah.
the day, and it's like, all those people could have played it once.
Yeah, that's true. So, do you have anybody else to add to this band before we move on to the most important question of the night?
I've played with so many people that I just think are genius. So it's hard to.
Well, we're not slighting anybody. This is just off the top of your head.
Well, so many people are popping into my head.
Yeah.
It's great. Great. That's the beauty of this.
Well, next time you play, I'll ask you the same question. You can have a defined, polished list.
I mean, I would fire everyone I just mentioned and hire a completely different band.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Paul McCartney on bass."
Everyone's
So,
saying that.
yeah.
I know mine's kind of like mono-genre.
No, it's good.
Probably.
It's actually nobody has mentioned like half the people you have, and they're all brilliant.
Thanks.
So
I
it's
think so
fun.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the big question tonight is, what have you been quarantine watching? What are we Huluing? What are we Netflixing? You got a series for me?
What have I been watching? I haven't been watching much because I'm not quarantined so much anymore.
Yeah.
But during quarantine, I watched. I don't even remember
Yeah.
what I
Did
watched.
you watch Tiger King?
I watched The Tiger
Okay,
King
we won't talk about it, but I'm just trying to.
early on.
Yeah,
I
of
watched
course,
Tiger
everybody
King.
did. There was nothing else to do, so that's my excuse for watching it. Mm-hmm. So Queen's Gambit, you watched that
I
one?
watched The Queen's Gambit. That was great.
There's like a couple like everybody watched. Did you watch the Squid Game recently?
No.
It's pretty Pretty messed up if you're into that sort of thing.
I like old movies.
Okay.
I kind of went back to that quite a lot.
Like old or like Gremlins?
Well, Gremlins is awesome.
I think that's kind of
That
old
was
now.
on when
I was
I was a
watching it
kid.
today.
The Gremlins. Wait, was it or was it the
No, it was-
Goonies? Do
No,
you
the
remember that
Goonies
one?
was great too. That's the same time frame. Goonies, all those good movies.
But like 40s, 50s,
Okay.
60s movies. Yeah.
It was a good time to revisit all that. All right, so to end this interview, I got some either ors.
Oh,
Just because you say you like one does not mean you dislike
okay.
the other one.
Okay, which one do I like best?
Yes, basically, but you don't have to answer them. Jim Lauderdale passed on a lot of them
Oh, right.
in a very sweet way.
He
'cause
is
he's
extremely well-mannered and
yeah,
kind.
he just didn't want to answer some of them, but he was very nice about it. The first one's Beatles or Stones.
Beatles,
Beatles, that was easy for you. Van Halen or Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Okay. Aretha, Darley.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I have to say Dolly. 'Cause
Okay.
I love them both. But
All right. Yeah, everybody gets mad about that one. Elvis or Sinatra.
Elvis.
Elvis, Willie or Johnny.
Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably listen to more Johnny Cash, but you can't measure those two.
Okay.
Apples and oranges.
Okay, so you're refusing to answer that one. Is basically what you're saying.
That's a tough one. Can't really answer that one.
Michael Jackson or Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Thank you. Nobody says Michael Jackson. That's 2 in a row because Courtney Patton said Michael Jackson
she did.
last night.
Wow, we think alike.
I'm glad. Lady Gaga or Madonna.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, everybody says Gaga. Billie Eilish or Adele.
I can't say I'm familiar enough with either.
Okay,
I like them both, but not.
I love both of them.
You're asking a lot of pop questions, like
I know.
mainstream, like.
I know, but I feel like I work in a folk music venue in a country, and so I feel like I try to get people outside of there.
Oh, I see.
But
This is intentional.
we could come up with 2. I got the last one is more singer songwriter.
Okay, cool. I like these.
Well, now I don't want to ask the next 3 because it's like Soundgarden and Pearl Jam.
I couldn't
Or
even
Pearl
tell you.
Jam.
That's your.
See,
yeah.
Metallica or Sabbath.
I don't even know.
See, I know.
Yeah,
So the last one is Bob Dylan or John Prine.
John Prine.
That was easy for you.
Yeah.
All right, let me think of one. Rodney Crowell or I can't think of anything on the spot.
Rodney Crowell.
Rodney Crowell? Is this
Yeah.
going to be Rodney Crowell?
Yeah.
Garth,
Love Rodney Crowell.
Garth Brooks or Books and Dunn?
I don't know. Jeez.
That's all I really got for you. So I
What
don't.
about you? Do you like Garth or Dunn better?
Garth.
Garth.
Yeah.
Do you like Shania Twain or Faith Hill better?
See, you're better at this country stuff. Which I don't know what they do. I know one does. Whose bed have your boots been under? Who's
That's
that?
Shania Twain.
I'll take Shania. She's,
How about Britney Spears or
Britney?
just Britney?
Britney.
Okay.
Britney. Well, thank you for sitting down with
Thank
me.
you
It was
for
fun.
having me.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.